innocence, it kind of sounded to me for a second like inner sense. And when I made the correlation, you're young, you're kind of as close to creation as you can be, and then someone comes along with a sharpened implement and says, we're going to cut this animal's throat and bleed it out in front of you, and your whole nervous system recoils. The inner sense, or the innocence, says, absolutely not, I don't want to be a part of that. Through the complete repetition, day in, day out, of culture and cult where we just devalue life, it just becomes normal to lose that innocence, right? That inner sense. Because now we're constantly looking at where the next threat is coming from, because we've learned that humans inherently are bad, so we think, right? This is, again, what leads a lot of people to mental illness, is they become aware at some point, whether even consciously aware of it, it could be subconscious, that they want to do good and be good, but the world demands that they cut off their inner sense, right? That they stop that heart-based consciousness in order to go along, to get along with a system and a culture that is inherently evil. And evil just, again, is spelled live backwards. There is nothing in the state of creation, in rewarding spiritual practice, where we do harm to other beings. If you are a death-worshipping culture, if you take loss, injury, and harm for granted, which we do every day, of course the inner sense is lost, the innocence is lost, because folks are just seeing evil done rampantly all day, every day around them, and that's the normality. That's where the personality comes in, the mask, the toxic ego, where we have to create a version of self to cope with and deal with the sickness of society. And that's why we bring a lot of this stuff all around, because we don't know who we are truly. We're not living from the truest essence of self. We're living from something that's manufactured. It's been created and given to us by the men who've been here before us, right? The predators, predators, the ones who were here before this day. They're all predatory men, right? They're all cowardly when push comes to shove. They want to do harm to the innocent, but not stand for what's true and what's right. So not only are they predators, they're cowards.